بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Prophet ﷺ gave an example of a person who died without iman, died without belief. But this person was a person that Allah had given favor upon favor upon favor. The Prophet ﷺ said nobody else was given dunyawi, materialistic favors like this person was given. Nobody. Can you imagine? This guy had everything. You know, the riches that you can imagine. He was happy, he had beauty, everything that you can imagine this person had. The Prophet ﷺ said that nobody else was given the favors like this person was given. But the Prophet ﷺ said that he would have died on disbelief. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, when he stands in front of Allah on the day of judgment, Allah will say, enter him into the fire of Jahannam, enter him into the hellfire for a moment, in, out, dip, out. And that's what they will do. The angels will take him to the fire, they will enter him into the fire, and they will bring him out. And then he will be brought in front of Allah, and Allah will ask him, tell me, did you, compared to that one moment in Jahannam, did you experience any moment of pleasure, luxury in the dunya? And he will say, by you, O Allah, I experienced no luxury, no pleasure in the dunya. On the other hand, the Prophet ﷺ said that there will be a person who will be brought in front of Allah. Nobody after the Anbiya ﷺ, after the prophets, would have been tested like this person. Nobody. Can you imagine? Being tested, you can't imagine. No exaggeration. You know, a few years ago I was in Gaza, in Palestine, Gaza, and this was after the bombing, and we met a man. This man, he had 6 daughters. 6 daughters. And the bomb hit his house. Everybody became unconscious. And the father says, I woke up and I was looking for my daughters. Out of those 6 daughters, 5 died. He said, I removed the rubble. He said, my eldest daughter was very loved in the area. She was a very loving person. Every night she would go to sleep with her arms around her 2 younger sisters. Every night. And he said, when we removed the rubble and we found their bodies, I found them in exactly the same situation. Exactly same position. She had her arms around her 2 younger sisters. And the brothers who were there began to cry. And the father who had lost the children came up, he stood up and he began to console the brothers. He said, don't cry, for they are by Allah in Jannah. For them is Jannah.
Jazakallah, Jazakallah, Jazakallah.